joke's over.
Aljo and Joe Rogan. Aljo was he gave me props. I respect that. He said I'm a fucking problem, basically. Also said he'd snap me with his legs.
Said you can't have it all.
Yeah, he said you can't be fast, tall, good looking, rich. But I was like, dude,
It almost seemed like he was going to mention something about your the size of your package at one point. Did you hear that?
His cock's huge.
He did. He said something about like, can't have it all, and a big, and then he went off about how you didn't have strength or something. It was really weird. It was kind of like, I think Aljo was flirting with you a little bit.
Hey.
Was that like
he said he weighs 170.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
If I got up to 170, I would be terrified to try to make 135. That's too much weight to cut. I've never even hit 160. I've hit 158. I've been heavy. But 170, dude, you definitely got to move up. You can't make 135 much longer. You know what I mean? But who knows? He could be 170 at night after eating a fuck ton.
Right.
Like that's not
drinking a lot of water.
If that's 170 waking up in the morning, like after a healthy meal, like not bad. It's a big boy. 170 is big.
Well, it's interesting because once you get that big, like your fat cells, you can't lose your fat cells. You just shrink your fat cells. But once you get to a certain point, you keep adding fat cells, those never go away. Damn. So it's a lot easier for you to retain that fat because you already have the cells.
It's really harder for them to make weight.
Yeah, it's really hard for you to build new fat cells. But once you have them, they just shrink up and then they can expand, obviously, and then they get fat easier. So I'm sure that's the same thing with Patty too. That's why he can bulk up so fast because he already has those fat cells and they're just storing all the fat rather than creating new ones. So
damn,
it'd be interesting. So when you get a compliment like that from someone that high up, obviously the champion, is that like,
it doesn't mean anything? Not really, because I already know that. I mean, it just proves to myself that I'm and I said anyone that's good, that's watched me fight, knows I'm good.
Right.
I'm humble, but I'm not being like, if you're good at something, you know you're good at something. I know I'm good at fighting. Like that's just what I've been training for fucking 10 years for.
Be awkward.
And I do think, it would be. And I do think I'm a very elite striker, but I also think my grappling is going to be surprising to a lot of people.
Yeah. Hopefully we get to see it this way. But Joe Rogan was like the first one that brought it up. Was that kind of cool to hear? Like Joe kind of brought it up and was like, what about Sean O'Malley? That dude's...
Yeah, how much longer until Sean O'Malley? That was. Yeah. I thought he was going to say, did you see Cheeto kick him? And all those leg kicks were so... Next time I go on Rogan, I'm going to pull up that fight and I'm going to show him the one leg kick, his toe that hit me. And I'm going to say, you think that was it was obviously the reason the fight went a certain way, but you think that was it landed clean? I mean, technically, I guess it landed cleaner than any other leg kicks anyone else lands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm going to bring that up and say, Joe,
be interesting.
Be on my side or I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I don't want no other opinions.
Well, you could also bring up the Montinho fight because I think Chris he had like 20-some landed in the
threw a bunch
round.
Of leg kicks. Thomas Almeida tried throwing leg kicks. Yeah. It's like when Joe and DC say, I don't know why these guys aren't throwing leg kicks on him. All you got to do is kick his leg once and it'll go out. But I'll never live that one down.
No.
I just can't even sleep at night.
Yeah.
I just think about it. Close my eyes and my legs get wobbly. No, I've been watching a lot of Trailer Park Boys though. I just feel like I sound like Bubbles right there.
What's up, Sugar Squad? If you like this video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and click down below to check out the full episode and subscribe to be a part of the journey.